Hello there. Hello there.
Did you know with Amazon Prime, you get a free sub every month? Any primers?
Good afternoon! Hey, what's up? Oh my god, Sandhill. Oh, he's gone. Yeah, my neighbor just came in to just take a look at the hoist and everything. Merci Québec! Perfect random sound again. Hey, what's up NPV? What's up Micah? What's up everyone? How are you doing this afternoon? Oh my god, my neighbor, every time he comes in here. No, that was a good time, like, well, badly timed. Yeah, maybe it could have been 10 seconds earlier, but it was pretty good. Honestly, like every time my neighbor come in here, he's talking so much, but so much. Oh my god, like I just started the stream and I heard a knock, knock, knock on the door, and I was like, oh no, it's him, that's for sure, it's him. Just telling me forgot how to talk. Oh man, seriously, oh, it's hard. Like sometimes it's just like, oh, come on, leave. All right, hey, what's up this afternoon? It's starting. Like me and you in Discord, hi everyone, always wanting us to just game. Oh, come on, we can talk in Discord. It's like the main purpose of it, right? They can go fuck themselves. No, but honestly, it's just like, there's nothing bad about talking if it's interesting, right? Like, if it's just, you're just like, uh-huh, mm-hmm, yeah, uh-huh, yeah, uh-huh. It loses a bit of interest, right? Hey, I'm just preparing the welding mask, cause that's gonna be the time of the day where we are going to weld. I'm just trying to clean it up a little bit and maybe replace the back protection here if it is possible, because it's in super bad shape at the moment. So just give me a few seconds. I was supposed to be done doing that right before going live, and yeah, that didn't happen. If you want to follow what's going on, let's go. All right, there. So I have a few different plastic thing here I can change in the mask. So we're going to take a look how this is doing. There you go, there you go. All right, so I guess it's the first time I'm changing them, so I guess it's just that. Yep, I'm taking the rubber out because there's some weld spot in there, some splash, and I'm just putting a new one. Is that something I'm supposed to remove the thing? I feel like it is. Yeah, baby. Oh, that's some peel porn. That's some peel porn in there. Look at this. Oh! Oh, lo, 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 lo. Oh, that was good. That was pretty good. Yes, so I've thought about how we will do that this afternoon, and I think I'm pretty much fixed on the plan here on how we're going to just attack the rust and remove everything. We're preparing everything for the welds, but first of all, we're going to be using a rust converter. I bought the proper product for it, so it should help having like really a good conversion of the rust. Basically it's turning, I was talking about this morning, it's turning the rust into a dark gray, like from rust to dark gray, neutralizing the basically rust is oxidation of the metal, so it's stopping that process and just help maintaining it where it is at the moment. So that's pretty cool. So this is what we're going to do today. This here. So this one is okay. I had another one here. I don't know if that one I can just remove it. It's probably better not to, but it's so bad right now. That one is like done. I'm gonna try without it. And this one is going that way and that way. This. Yep, that's working. All right, if you want to see, look at this. You see, you don't. You see, you don't. You see, you don't. Hee hee. Automatic welding mask, the greatest thing ever. Do you really think we're bothering people when we're talking together, Micah? I don't think so. Except when Captain Foley's here and we're just talking about car. If we're talking about cars, he's definitely pissed. That's for sure. That's for sure. All right, so this is done, this is done. Let's just put it back together. So the helmet's gonna be ready to be used, and I put it on the wrong side of the course. There you go, there. There, and then it's still, oh my God, I flipped it all in the wrong way on every possible ways. All right, there we go. This one's gonna be good. That's the good one. Right, that. So this way, this way, this way. Like this, and then at the bottom here with that and that. Lock. Testing. Yeah, boy. All right. So what are we going to do? No, I don't think we bought anyone. Lawfully did still Fred Boat last night, so we had no music. Fred Butt, okay, yeah, in the other channel. Oh, rip. No music, no fun, right? Except if two guys are talking all the time. Hey! All right, hey, like I didn't even had time to drink a bit of iced coffee. Let's go. Cool. So it cost a bit more than I was expecting during lunchtime, but basically we are pretty much all set. I have some primer made for rust, and the main thing we're gonna do today is this afternoon is use this product. So when I was talking about a rust converter, if you look at the picture here, basically it's going from rust to like basically black, and then it's ready to be painted. So we're gonna use that, and we're gonna also use the primer after it's dry. So we are just going to start by basically converting our rust there. I'm gonna put some gloves because this is like basically acid. I think it's an acid, this one. And after that, we're gonna let it convert. Do they say how long it takes? Apply a lot of it, let it dry. So there's no time. Plaque leak! Ah, pourquoi tout le monde capote ses plaques quand tu peux rien faire avec ça? Ah! Hello, David. Hey, David. Hey. So we're fixing some rust. Nice car, I know. I wonder who sold it to me. Maybe your girlfriend? Everyone, Merguez dude is the guy who, and his girlfriend had that car. I just buy it from them. So, and I'm already fixing stuff on it, but like not mechanical stuff because the car is doing super great. But yeah, so we're gonna use the rust converter. We're gonna let it dry, then we're going to start welding stuff in there. So during the time it's drying, we will be able to just prepare a few metal sheet and stuff like that. So let's start with that. I'm gonna grab some gloves because it's important to get some protection. Oh my God, I'm almost out of gloves. Damn, no, I am out of. I just have one left, yay! What's up, my boy? Comment est-ce qu'il va, David? C'est du plaisir? Petit retour au travail, deuxième semaine. Week number 2 of the work return. Le grand retour du champion. So it says shake well. I don't know why, but we're going to shake it. Ah, ok, ce genre de travail, nice. Flow, c'est pareil. Always wear protection. Hey, that's a good idea. I accept that message. All right, so we're done with that. I've picked up this plastic like crate here just to put that in there, but I just realized maybe that will go through that. I'm not sure. So that's gonna be a first try. Let's see how it's going. The, oh yeah, it does smell. Let's see how it reacts. Because if it's about to melt it, I just want to know, you know? And we're gonna use, oh my god, the earbud is just falling. We're gonna use also a brush, so yeah, smell the dangerous product that can melt plastic. Yeah, just to see if it's okay to be, to use it with all doors closed, you know? If it smells really strong, I want to know it right away. All right, I bought the cheapest brush in there. Garbage is here. There you go. There, and seems like it's holding. Yeah, seems like it's holding. All right, let's put even more in there. I had that happen once when I was using basically fuel, and just with fuel in a plastic bottle, and the bottle melt. Basically, you know the red cup you use in party to drink beer and play some beer pong. If you put fuel in them, they just melt, and the bottom of it will fall on the ground. I've learned it the hard way. All right, so this thing is not great for pouring, but hey, let's go. Gotta do what you gotta do. There you go. This, okay. Boom, 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 poop. All right, so we're gonna move the camera, see if it's broken again. Is it okay? Yeah, it's still working. Great. All right, and basically, yeah. So what we're looking for is all those parts here. We are not going to put metals on them. Well, not a lot at least. We're gonna apply that product here, and it's first time I'm using that, so we will see. Let's go. So I don't know what to expect as a reaction with that, but yeah, we will see how it turns out. So rust converter, everyone. There's rust falling in the bucket. I'm gonna put some about almost everywhere, even on that panel, because since it's something that's gonna be locked inside, might as well try to convert as much rust as possible. There we go. That's kind of crazy to have like a product you can just apply with a brush and will turn rust into a neutral matter like that you can already paint and everything, and don't be worried anymore about like, let's make some drip inside here. Let's go. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, honestly. There you go. So we will see how it turns out. Let it dry a little bit. They say you shouldn't put that onto the paint, so we will take care of, make sure we are not doing that. Yeah, this part here is turning black already. This one, not so sure. There you go. It's magic. Can you put that product on my life? Oh, bee-boo. Bee-boo. Bob Ross, of course. Happy little accident. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm just doing happy little accident. Everybody's gonna be in the chat like fix. All right. So we're gonna let that basically just dry. I'm afraid to spill some on me. There you go. Nice random sound. Nice a random sound. There you go. This. Oh, I forgot to bring the tape, the measuring tape I have inside to basically the one that's all smooth. So, okay, there you go. We will let that dry and start measuring what we need to get. So, there you go. Let's go this way. Oh, let's go that way. There. So basically what we're gonna do is try to reproduce, calculate all the shape we need, and then make sure we have, like we're not losing too much material in that, and have everything needed to fold all the metal, the metal sheet in place, while making sure it's gonna stitch well and stay in place really well. So that's the step one. Step one. That's gonna be for the end where we just cover the hole. But before that, like we saw this morning, we have basically, just let me show you again. Around here, that hole shouldn't be there. So that's something that happened this morning. We're gonna add a bit of a metal sheet there and at the top first. So we have like a real nice metal to weld to. And after that, basically I'm gonna be adding to spilling it. I didn't spill it. Was close, but I didn't. So yeah, so basically we're gonna add after that this brace here. So just an angle, like a right angle steel plate, just to make sure that basically it's strong enough for the future. So we're just going to reframe that little part there with this. But first of all, I'm gonna put in between like fresh metal in there, so this one will weld perfectly. Because right now, the problem with those kind of reparation and stuff like that is that you see how thick that, you don't really see, but yeah, it's quite thick. It's thicker than what is on the car. And when you have metal with rust, it's getting thinner and it's really hard to blend, like to weld together a thick, like brand new plate to a thin rusted plate. So it's really hard because basically you have to put too much heat on this part here and it's gonna just make a hole in the old part. So I'm gonna just put like a thin metal plate in there, but that is fresh material, new material, so it's gonna be easier to weld this with some brand new metal in there. So yep, that's gonna be the plan, and that was something we didn't plan on doing this morning, but I just feel like it's gonna be way easier. And I have like something like this, that is something I used one day to cut a shape in it. I don't even remember what it was, but you see it's really not that thick, this one, but that's gonna be perfect for what we need to do. So this is going to be the one we are welding first in place. So is it dry yet? Not yet, because I really want to do some welding. So I'm just going to mark this first, then we're gonna be able to cut it. I had a pencil this morning and I didn't put it back in place, so guess what? Now it's lost. Oh, it's there. Hey, hey, easy. There you go. So basically, yeah, what I'm looking for, welding your problem away. That's the thing to do. NPV will agree with that message, David. Like basically, NPV is like if you have to fix something, either you use the hammer or you weld it, or you plasma cut it, depending on what you need to do. So yeah, so basically you see that shape is going pretty well in that spot there. So we're just going to use that. Use that here and go up until here. Yeah, pretty much that. And we can even just cut it in an angle there. All right, so that's gonna be the first shape we're going to do. I don't know if you can see it, but there you go. So that's gonna be the first shape we're going to cut in that plate here. And for the bottom here, we're gonna use that part right there to put it at the top here. So this way, this way, that's gonna be easier to weld the other thick metal plate in there. So welding metal to weld metal to weld metal to weld metal. Basically, that's the plan. Right. And you know what I forgot this lunchtime? Forgot to buy some new bolt for the vise to be fixed on the workbench here. So rip. We're gonna have to do with that YOLO style. Let's go. There you go. This. Boop. There. Trying to remove the glove without breaking it since it's the last one. Feels like I'm gonna have to go back to the store for buying more stuff. Cool. Sérieux, David, il pourrait me rengager. Moi aussi, si c'est juste pour travailler, ce serait pas pire. Quoi qu'en même temps, j'ai vraiment du fun à faire ce que je fais en ce moment. Fait que, alright, so this one is loose, so just taking care of not cutting myself. Rip for headphone users. There you go, first one. Pas petit. Bon ben tant pis David, tu pourras claim à tes assurances. So first one's done. Just going to cut that little angle. There we go. There we go. So this one here should fit perfectly into place here. There. Let's go, and I just put some rust converter on me. So this is the first thing we're going to weld, then another plate at the top, then adding strength to it, and then sanding it. So yeah, after that, when we will have put that little piece here, the L-shaped one, we're gonna be ready. Like basically it's gonna be about working from the outside. The only thing, I just want to make sure everything's dry, and I want to put a bit of primer in there, just making sure there's no bare metal visible. So that's gonna help a lot. I'm a bit concerned about the fact that this side is going to be bare metal, but at the same time you don't really have choice. And with the hole in here, that had a plug, I will be able to put some anti-rust in there, so that should work. So yeah, so let's clean the side of this one. I put some air back in the compressors during lunchtime, which is pretty good. So let's just clean this. Just going to clean all the sides so it welds properly. Always remember, prep is everything. If you want something to work properly, just prep it properly. And to be fair, that's the part I suck the most at. Having the patience to like basically prep everything, it's super long. Like, it's not long, it's just boring. We all want to like weld so quickly. I'm just here like, you're just here like, oh my god, that's so long, I just want to weld. Yeah. So basically, no like sharp, well, sharp edges, but like nothing, no debris, no nothing in there. This is not the greatest thing here, but it's gonna work, so yeah. 80% préparation, 20% exécution. Ton setup d'ordi a l'air de quoi? Oh, the computer setup. You wanna see it? Don't know if you will be able to see it. I still need to work on it a little bit. Wait a second, I'm gonna change the view. Pump, 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 pump. I'm gonna bring the mouse with me. Je fais des efforts de yeux, mais oui. That's gonna be that one. Setup d'ordi. Il est là. Je vois ça, puis j'ai le chat qui est là. Wouh! So, tu vois le chat de là? Ben oui, si tu as une bonne vue. Just have to get some good eyes. Pom, 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 pom. Wireless everything, so that's pretty good. Put the TV. Honestly, that would be great, but like I just have to put it on the wall, something like this. But yeah, that would be a super great idea. But yeah, you know, I'm just waiting for my sugar daddy to pay it to me because I'm workless at the moment. So yeah, you know, sad thing in life. I don't know if you can see this properly. Yeah, you can see it there. Basically, the thing I'm doing right now, for those who are not familiar with like basically welding stuff and everything, every time you're buying some sheet metal or like any kind of metal in store, the reason why it's not rusted out already is because there is a protection on it. So you see the difference right here between like in the light, how the light reacts. This part here is protected, this one is bare metal. This one will rust now, but this one won't. So to weld it properly, you need to remove that protection. And that's an important part of the prep. There we go. So that's gonna be the first plate we're going to weld in place, and I think it's pretty much dry now. Feel like that one here might need a bit more rust converter on it, but it's not too bad. The one at the bottom is pretty good though, so we're going to weld that one there. So let's just put a bit extra sanding in here. because this one we're gonna need it. All right, are we ready to weld? All right. So let's put a hoodie on, because basically while welding, it's basically getting exposed to the sun for a long time. It's basically the same. So what happens is that you can get some sunburn just by welding. So it's better to have like a full cloth on and just making sure you're not exposing too much skin. So this with the freshly cleaned up mask, and we're going to make sure we see a lot of what's going on in here. So just here and there. So probably the screen will just show us the mask. You are a mask. I showed it a bit before, but yeah, look at this. You see, you don't. You see, you don't. You see, you don't. So that's basically it's an automatic mask. There's a captor in front here, and as soon as there is too much light, it's going dark. So you don't have to mess. And the fun thing with that is that like this, I can see, right? Like I can see the chat at the moment and everything, but as soon as I'm gonna start welding, it's gonna go dark and I will just see what I'm welding. So that's pretty cool. All right, for that one, we're gonna try with the thick wire. There's two settings for that. You can have like a thick wire, you can have a thin wire. The thin one's gonna be what we use to repair the panel itself. But right now we're gonna try to use the thick wire with a bit more current just to weld it properly, see how it reacts. Gonna try with a B. There's a chance we will throw a hole in there. Like, I don't think it's gonna weld first try. I think I'm gonna damage it a little bit, but that's part of the game. You have to try. All right. So first you need to connect the ground, making sure you're getting a proper ground in there just so the current can go through. So that should do the job. Then you're going to put the mask, and you're gonna have the nozzle here who will do most of the job. So see, no current because I'm not clicking the red button there. So mask under $100 on Amazon. Est-ce que tu penses que ça peut brûler la lens? J'y ai pensé, je l'ai déjà fait, ça fonctionnait encore après, mais j'y ai pensé que ça pouvait endommager. YOLO! C'est juste une cam à 100$. Oui. All right. The ground is good. You see that? That was a good ground. So mask on, and I'm just going to put that. And PV, we're going to weld. So putting that here, I'm going to tack with good material first. So I'm just going to tack it right here. So first tack. It's a bit too strong at the moment, but we're gonna fix that right after. Just going to tack it in place. Yep, too strong. Too strong for the old material, good for the new material. So weld the fucker on. Is there lens flare for real? That's cool. All right, gonna try that one here. Yep. See how it's not sticking on the right side? I don't know if you can see it, but basically on this side here, it's not sticking at all. Like on the good metal, it is, but not on the old one. So I'm gonna reduce the heat and try to put a bit of weld in there first to create like just a first layer of fresh metal. So I just reduced the heat on the welder, so now it should help not going through the material. See, now it's sticking in place. There you go. There you go. And with that done, we're gonna just put some more on the top. There. Yep, and we're going to weld it through here. Yeah, we can't do a proper pass just because it's too hard to not through a hole in there. I will have to go so quick. There. This one will be impossible, but let's try it. That one won't weld, that's for sure. But here we have a first pass there. Is this little piece of metal gonna help? Like I was saying, is basically that's the first step. And what we're looking for, just let me show you. What we're looking for in the end is just some fresh material to weld that big part here, that big one on top. So that's just going to help have a good surface for basically holding that one in place. Pump! Hey, what's up, Val? Hey, David, did you know that your name is now on the hoist? Since last month you were a tier 3. Oh, wait, I'm gonna broke the camera. Wait a second. That's for sure. It's going to happen. Is it broken? No, it's okay. Merguez, dude, let's go. No, it's not Merguez D. Oh, the camera broke. Let's go. Because basically that camera went on the ground one time too many, and yeah, since then it's not super happy, so. All right. Where's my mouse? It's there. Let's smash it on the ground. There you go. Easy fix. Boom, let's go. Let's go. All right, so yeah, so we're just putting some fresh metal in there to make sure that this part here is clean and we will be able to, I did nothing wrong. So yeah, so that it's ready to receive that heavy metal part that will basically put some string in it. After that, that thin metal sheet is all that's going to cover it. Like we're gonna close the side of the car with that. But yeah, so let's just grind it a little bit, make it a bit flatter. No face protection, I don't need that. Thanks for the noise during my dailies on Zoom. Oh, come on. Doing my best. It's car mechanic, not a peaceful, no sound stream, you know? There you go. All right. So with that done, we're gonna basically do the same thing on top, just smash it a little bit. So it's a bit more flat. There you go, with rust falling, because that's important. And yeah, so we're gonna do the same, just plate a metal sheet in there, just do a plate, and then we're gonna weld the heavy little piece in there. So that's gonna help a lot. Oh, it's hot with that. Gonna turn off the welder for now, just because it's doing a lot of noise. Remove that. Oh, transformation, just reparation. It's gonna stay black for now. If we are going full rally car with it, I'm not sure yet. I have a few color in mind. I would really love like a green, maybe a green car. But like I think I already said that in stream. But I really like the cartoon style paint job, and I will. Oh, that will be sick. Well, it kind of will be, but not at the same time. Let me show you. Let me show ya. All right. Cartoon style paint job. So what I would really enjoy as a race car with like all the sponsor and everything on the car will be that kind of paint job is just so cool. I will really dig something like this. Like, of course, the headlight will be normal, but other than that, this is so cool. Yo, David, you're so right. Honestly, I will really enjoy the fit to look like this for going on a rally, like a first rally. Having something looking like this, like really, that's sick. Just like speed lines and highlights that you just draw on them. Yo, this is really shake. Like, this is so cool. So cool. Val, we're gonna do a feat stream where we're just like, oh, it's Vinto with Ladiol, and boom, we're gonna do that. That will be sick. You see, yeah, those kind of things, like just brush stroke. And can we use the stroke system, you think? Sorry, that's an insight for Sony guys. No, no, don't do this. Yeah, that blue, honestly, the blue ones are really cool. That's the green. Green like this will be insane. Like, you cannot be unnoticed with that. That color on the fit will look so cool. I don't know if there is a... Yeah. Like this, but with the cartoon thing. Oh gosh, that will be great. And like... Oh yeah, the keyboard disconnected. Hello? Keyboard. All right, maybe the battery is going low. Because basically that's what I'm aiming for. This is what I'm aiming for. So having like the cartoon style paint job with then the sponsors on top of it, I feel like it will look insane. And the smiley lights at the front, of course. And if we are winning a lot of money, then we're going full white body. But that's not for today. That's really not for today, but that will be insane. But yeah, this one with the smiley face at the front, it's so cool. I really love it, like it's so perfect. Did you know that in other countries it's called a Honda Jazz and not a Fit? That's a thing I learned from looking at a few different stuff. Oh yeah, that with a cartoon paint job. Oh yeah, we're in business with that. I love it. I want one. But it's cool because I have one at home. I just need to make it cool now. So let's go back there. Let's go. Gosh. I have to finish the Datsun before going on a rally car, you know? That's the thing. So we're practicing rust repair to repair the rust on the Datsun. Then after the Datsun is done in like 2 years, like a year for the mechanic part, then there will be the aesthetic part. And after that, we throw everything on that car here if everything goes as planned, which never happened, but you know, let's hope. Let's hope. All right. Let's keep going. Need to finish the Datsun. Guys works on another car. Did you just listen to what I just said? I just said that this is practice. Because basically I need to get like the welder adjusted and everything, and I don't want to throw a hole with the welder in the Datsun. I want to throw them on that car first. Was that? My God. No, there's nothing on there that's like for getting good at racing, like no working aero or anything. Nah, pass. I will stick to the first plan of having a cartoon paint job, okay? I will stick to that. All right, let's keep going. Cool. So the rust converter is starting to show like all the rust in there went way darker than it was. So that's a good thing. Like I said, I will weld another piece of metal in there, and after that we're going to prime everything in there. making sure that there is no bare metal left for us to see, so that will prevent any rust to come back again. At least that's what we are hoping for. We will see if that is what happened in the future, but for now that's gonna be perfect. And I plan on taking that car to probably like an anti-rust treatment during fall, just to make sure it lasts a bit longer. I never done it to any of my car, to be fair, but that one I'm gonna be beating the shit out of it in the snow this winter. And it doesn't sound like a car you have fun to go in the snow, but at the same time I want to test and get used to driving that car to its limit. So because if I'm about to put it in a rally, I'm not planning on going slow, I'm planning on going freaking fast and getting in that tree super fast, because rally, you know. All right, let's just cut that metal here, a little metal plate. I'm just going to basically turn it, maybe, don't know, just making sure we can access there. I just want to remove basically those two little ears here because they are useless. Then we're going to just cut it as a perfect rectangle and then send it on the car. Oh yeah, earphones, watch out. There you go. Boom. Ouch, that's hot. That's almost a perfect rectangle. All right, let's throw it on the car. We're gonna do the same prep we did for the first one. So first of all, we're going to sand all the edges here, and then we're going to basically place it on the car. So I'm just going to throw the camera there, take that, take the airline. Go. There we go. So now, one thing I want you to notice is that I did the same on this one. Basically, I'm gonna just prepare one side like toward the edge, and I'm gonna keep the other side intact. Like there's a bit of scratch here, but that's no big deal. But basically the reason for that is that I want to keep the protection coating on it so that when it's welded in place, it's not going to be showing like on the other side some bare metal. So that will help preventing any rust for quite a long time. So yeah, so we're just going to keep that side protected, just remove the protection on that side on the edge, and then place it here and just weld it. Because yeah, that's where we want it to be. So we're just going to use that to basically push it to its place. And now I see that there's a bit more rust than I thought there, but maybe I will just be able to cover it with that. Yeah, that's gonna be a hard one. Maybe that will do. Okay, I will have to cut the other part first, just to make sure where I'm placing it. So that's the reason why I'm doing this, like plating that first, is because you see now I have some metal that with the rust converter done, there's a bit of metal in here that's really smooth, let's say. So that wouldn't weld really good, and there's even a little bit of hole in there. So yeah. There we go. And now I'm gonna measure how long that angle, right angle metal we need, how long we need on that bar. Where's my measuring tape? There it is. Cool. So basically we're looking for 6 inches. Just like David's, wait, what? 6 1/4. He said be right back right when I was telling a joke about his penis. That guy. That guy. All right. So I'm gonna just measure that part here and see how long it gonna be on that one. Just put that here, put that there, take the marker, and we will use that 6 1/4 there, basically that and that. All right, time to cut it. So for cutting that one, I'm just going to place myself in here. Don't want to use the vise that's not bolted to the workbench. So there you go. So that's done. Sorry for the noise, but most of it is done now. Up, up, and now, if we are taking a look here, this is what we're going to put in place. So you see now it's not really a real 90 degrees angle, so we're gonna have to maybe do a little bit of hammer in there. That's gonna be a hard one to make it fit. So I feel like we're gonna start at some places here and probably like smash it a little bit. Yep, we're gonna have to manage how to why is it so? Are you still hot? No, you're okay now. All right, I feel like I'm gonna have to cut a little bit more in here. So that's no big deal. Is that one the one I think? No, it's not the one I think it was. That's weird. It's even more calm this afternoon compared to this morning, and usually it's the opposite. Like it's more calm in the morning. All right. Now, are you going a bit better into place? Yes, you do. Cool. This, I might remove a bit more in here to even fit it a bit better. So you see, this is prep. This is basically prepping your place, like prepping everything. So if I was starting to weld right now, I will have a huge gap trying to bend everything into place. And now just by removing a bit more material, it's going basically into place at the moment. Yep, this is way better. And that one in here, I might be able to push it into place. Oh, you just see rust falling on the ground. That's funny. Yep, that's way better. I even went a bit too far in here. But that one's gonna be the new metal plate. There and there. So this one in here, this one in there. Just basically welding that here. I might remove a bit of material at the bottom here. Or if I was able to push it even a bit up in there. That wouldn't be too bad. Okay, bye. So I feel like we are on something right now. Just need to figure out how to do that one here. Yep. I'm gonna add some rigidity to it, so that's pretty good. Where's the small pieces here? If I'm doing this, and then pushing everything in place, I feel like that's gonna do it. So we'll just need to put that back to metal and then weld it. Yeah, that's more flat, so that's better. All right, let's put that back on metal, weld it in place, and then we're gonna be able to move forward. This, boom, boom, like this, and this, yep. All right, that's cool. Bon, on aller travailler pour vrai. J'étais en lurk. Bisous, 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 bisous. Bisous, bisous, David. Bisous, bisous. Tu reviendras voir ton ex-son de fit, comment qu'elle va? Back to metal, back to bare metal. There we go. So we're gonna weld it on 3 sides, and then the other edge is going to be welded with the right angle. So that should do it. So let's put back all our gear on us, and then yeah, we're going to send it. Boom, 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 boom. sunburn protection, a bit of iced coffee to cool down. Starting the welder, putting the gloves, taking the mask, and welding. Oh yeah, make sure if you ever try to weld something that you don't wear clothes that you love. I did that way too often. It's never ending well. This welding gun is on the ground there. There we go. I think I'm gonna have to stay out of the chair. All right. So we were saying something a bit like this. So let's put a first one. That's the first one. So I'm just going to push it there. Sometimes you can use like a hammer or something just to push it into place without burning your hand. So like this. There. Same thing on this side here. Up. There. There. I burned the side of the hammer, but that's no big deal. There. All right, so we have all the tack, the main tack in place, and we're gonna try to weld it entirely in place. So let's start here. That one seems like it wanted to weld pretty well. Ah no, I just went through too much heat. All right, I'm gonna have to try to fill that hole now. There you go. All right, that was pretty good. That one looks really, really good. Look at this. Oh no, the cam is dead. You must be freaking kidding me. There's no way the cam just died. You haven't, okay, at least you saw the welding, right? Oh my gosh. Right, let's try that again. It's really the extension, I feel like. Wait a second. This. This. And this. There you go. Oh yeah, all right. So, I was saying, that one was a pretty good weld in here. So that one went pretty well. So both sides are the bad one, and at the middle where it's super flush to the middle and everything, that was a pretty good one. So let's go, we're getting better. And I feel like I should have the thin wire at that point, but I know I'm gonna have to use the thick wire right after. So I might stick to that one. I will just stick to that one and basically send it for now. So let's keep going. Welder gun there. So let's go. All right. Not bad at all. Just going to push it close because with the heat it expanded. But basically we are getting there. I have new armor and I'm not even using them. Classic. We're welding in PV. There you go. Whew! It's smoking. Yep, we got a bit of a heat expansion, which is normal. Let's see, this is really looking good. And now that part here is going to weld right into place here. We just need to figure out how to make it fit even better. So with the heat expansion, I might have to tap it a little bit more at the back. And then put that in there. And yeah, that's gonna be a hard one to basically put into place, because you don't want to be too close. I feel like I should put the bottom here flush and weld it inside here with that one. So I might, it's holding in place. Let's go. So I might even pull that a little bit back again. There, so that it sits flush to that metal here. Just making sure there's no fire catching inside the car. That will suck. All right, that. Or maybe I could cut it. Nah, that's not going to be too bad. Just don't know if I should. Make sure to get at least a bit of weld in there. Yo, feel like this is better. Oh, that's gonna be a hard one. That's not something I'm used to do. If I'm cutting there, all right, I'm gonna take a mark and see if that will be better. I just threw the pencil on the ground. That and that. Yeah, I feel like that will be a good idea. I will remove the like there's too much metal at that part here, so I'm gonna remove it and just go back and weld it to that. So this way it's gonna be one sheet of metal, but I feel like, because this is useless anyway, so might as well make sure I have a proper weld in there. And can I basically, no, that's just removing it. Okay, bye. So yeah, I feel like I'm just going to remove the excessive amount of metal in there, and then we're going to place it in there, and that's gonna work, and we're gonna be able to weld the bottom here super well to that edge there, like that. Weld this here, and after that we're gonna basically weld it all around, so that should be great. That will do the job. That will be better than what was on the car, that's for sure. So just going to make a bit of metal appear here. Yeah, there you go. So that one here won't be the strong part of it, but it's gotta be welded too. So yeah, that should do the job. All right. That's not my favorite part. That's not the part I'm used to and I'm the best to do. So yeah, we will see what's going on there. Did I miss something? No. Everything's calm in here. I saw that I forgot to change the cam again. This. Oh yeah, it could be that one for now. So I'm going to just mark it properly and then cut it. I feel like we're going to end the life of that battery right now, and after that, yeah, let's just try to basically make it work. So that should be pretty much straight, so let's use that. There, because it's not equal on both sides, there's a slight angle in there, so we're just going to cut it through that line and see how it looks. All right. So for that one, I think I'm gonna use the vise and see. Oh man, for sure it's not going to fit properly, right? Nope. I will have to, nah. All right, I'm just going to probably hold it on the side here and cut it. Remove that because we don't need that yet. I'm gonna start on that side here. There you go. And we're just going to cut. Watch out for ears. There we go. And then we're gonna flip it. Just making sure we have plenty of space. There we go. And then let's send it. There we go. Boom. That's hot now. That's hot now. All right, let's grab a glove, a welding glove. Is that still working? Oh yeah, it is. Well, let's use both welding gloves. And there we go. Yep, that's gonna be way easier to weld in place. So we see we can bring the metal sheet even further down. So that's a good thing. So we're just going to grab that, maybe grab it with a plier and just pull it down. So do I have a good plier for that? Those will do, I guess. And those two. So and that's just one side. There's so much job to do on that car. I don't know if we're gonna be working on that all week long or not. We will see. I kind of want to like do it properly just once and then like just forget about it and go straight back to the Datsun. That will be cool. But at the same time, I want to work on the Datsun now. Let's push that to the bottom again and push it in there. And then, yeah, it's the rear who needs to come down a little bit more. There you go. Oh no, it broke. Right, that's not the best, but that's not the worst. Let's say it this way. That's how I want it to go. All right, so with that, I think we're gonna be good. We're gonna start with the top one, just making sure we can merge the entire thing here, like weld it properly. Then we're gonna smash it in place and weld the bottom and then the side, I think. That will be the best idea, I think. Cool. Let's grab the welder. So we're gonna go easy on it. And I don't have my sweater on, my hoodie, but for that one, oh screw that. I just want some fresh air. Right, that's one tack, and that's second one. There you go. I'm gonna put the hoodie back on because there's some sparks going on me at the moment. Also, let's change again the camera just so you will see a bit better, right? That would be great. There you go. So as you can see, that's our right angle plate in there, and we're gonna just weld it. There you go. Whew. It's hot in that, but it's better to be protected, right? Okay, cool. We are doing it again. So I thought smashing it will help a little bit. We're just going to there. It's welding so much better. Look at that. I can do a proper like weld through that. Oh yeah, that felt so much better. That was a good idea to plate it with brand new metal. It's so good when it's new. There we go. There we go. And then smash. There! Did you see the gap close? Oh no, I shouldn't have touched it again. It expanded with the heat. There you go. I'm gonna do that again. Sorry, little hammer. I love you. I love you too, Daddy. There, that's not a nice one, but it's gonna work. Whew. And then we will be able to try to smash it in place. Oh no, the weld almost went off. I should stop touching it, right? When the gap isn't too bad. All right, let's try to fill that gap there. It got too hot. There you go. Well, that's not the prettiest one, but it's working. There you go, and then the side. There you go, the gap is filled. Whew! That's hot. And now, can I smash something or am I going to break something again? Well, this is working. It's just here that I feel like it's still broken a bit. But maybe I can just put a bit of metal in there, but yeah, I'm gonna close it now, right around here. Yep, that's gonna work. So I will be able to close it in there and there, like both sides, and then yeah. The hardest part will be to close it here with the bend going in round and then the 90 degrees. That one here, in fact, is a bit too long. I should probably cut it right now. So I have like the same line, like a straight line there. Yeah, that will be a great idea. Because thinking of it, I will need my metal sheet to come in here and turn 90 degrees and go down and weld with that part, that flat part here. But that one will be a pain in the ass to make it match. So might as well remove that little part there. Oh, it's hot. It's super hot at the moment. Oh, there's some iced coffee. Let's go. Ugh. Being a douche with my t-shirt. All right. So I will basically remove one line. That's not a straight line. And that's hot. I don't want to go through the other layer of metal, so I need to take care. That's it. And now, yeah, that's better. There we go. So with that in place, we're gonna be able to close our sheet metal there, 90-degree bend, and right at the bottom. That's perfect, and we're just going to weld it through here. All right, love it. That's a plan now. Let's put back the hoodie and then just finish welding that. Great. Progression. That, gloves. And then I'll just sand it. So is there a way to close the gap even more? Probably with the hammer. Oh shit. That was not something I wanted to do. Just wait there. Cut the excessive wires. Right. With the hammer, let's push it into place. There you go. I'm doing the same on the other side. It's fun to weld. I'm not a great welder, but it's fun. There you go. Maybe Micah and NPV at the moment they are like, oh shit, that guy is stupid. That guy don't know what he's doing. And they will be almost right, like the title says it, it said it. This is the first time doing a proper, trying to do some good repair, but yeah, doing my best. There we go, and then let's try a rail pass here without throwing a hole in it. Nope, didn't went well. The gap is too big. Yeah, there's a proper gap in there. All right, let's try to cut it and then do it again. All right, let's try to close the gap a little bit. Hammer time. Is it closing? I don't think so. It is. But it won't close there because I still have that weld in there. But yeah, it did close a bit. So let's try it again. Not the greatest, we can do better. Not too bad. That's not too bad. The gap was getting a bit too big there, but yeah. Yeah, this one, the gap is big. All right, let's try with more of an angle. that one's good. Holy crap, that one's not bad at all. And I haven't had to go through another time. Whoops. Look at this. Hey, this is not too bad. The top is a bit more disgusting, like the middle row there, but that one here, especially that part there, good stuff. I feel like it's pretty good. It went in pretty well. Most of my main material, which is that big thick part here, melted a lot to that thinner one. So yeah, honestly, I would just have to put something in here and we will be gravy with that. And honestly, just a bit of sealant over there will do the job too. Because now this entire Z shape, let's say, the double bend is really, really strong. Ooh, there's a lot of smoke in the garage. That's not that good. I will maybe put a fan on the other side. Just making sure I'm not getting dizzy. I don't want to feel bad because of that. That will suck quite a lot. We'll just open the door a little bit and put that in so that the smoke will be leaving. There you go. All right, that's gonna help. So yeah, this way, I'm gonna try to remove a bit of smoke. As you can see, there's quite a lot of smoke right now. Oh, that I'm really happy with how that turns out. It's a lot of work, like we are already a few hours into it, but to be fair, it's really not that bad. Maybe I could throw a few welds in here, just so, yeah, I will do that, just so it's whole. Oh, yeah, I didn't want to just because I'm gonna be folding the, yeah, let's just try to put a small one that's super merged. Yep, something like this. And that one I'm gonna have to, I'm just going to. All right, just going to have to sand them a little bit, but they are going to add some rigidity to it, so that's not bad. There you go. So this is adding a bit of rigidity to that one. So everything now is merged together. It's a bit patchy, but it's not bad. It's not too bad. All right, still super hot. Maybe we could go with a second run of rust converter, because I know you can apply a mini layer of it. So yeah, I feel like that would be a good timing. So it just it will dry quickly because everything is now hot. So let's do this. So with that, that's not good. That's not what I want. I will just take a look on the bottle, just making sure it's not something that can catch on fire. Just thinking of it, that will not be great. It is something that can catch on fire. So maybe we will not do that. That will be bad. Say hello to that little... Yep, because right now it's bubbling there. It's a bit too hot for it. I'm gonna grab some blue towel and wipe it out because I don't want it to catch on fire, to be fair. Yep, that's okay. All right, so we're gonna let it dry a little bit. Maybe we could already put a bit of primer on it. Because the thing is, when you just finish welding, if you put a bit of primer, it's like drying super fast because everything is so hot that the paint is just cooking in place, and that's cool. Gonna stop the welder too. Don't need that anymore. Not for now, because after that we have like quite a big sheet of metal to prepare, bend, and basically do everything to finish that part here. All right, let's go. There we go. Basically brand new. Honestly, that's not looking too bad. So we're just going to have to remove a bit of primer when we will be ready to weld it there. But honestly, I don't know how it's looking on your side. Come on, that's not too bad. Oh, I'm super happy with it. Honestly, like, I'm not a professional. That's something I already told you. So the fact of doing something like this, yep, I'm happy with that. All right, next step is the big one. It's the one I'm not sure how I'm gonna pull that out and like make it work. But basically we have to reproduce the little bendy shape here to make everything fit perfectly in there. We are on some super good metal, so we will try to make something fit, like just reproducing it and having the same shape to then basically, how I would say that, yeah, basically cut it, replicate it on the metal sheet and be able to weld it perfectly in place. I need also to get the good measurement for the bending, so we're gonna be looking on the side of it. I will go and grab the proper tape and everything. I don't know if I need, looking at this, that's more than a sheet of paper. However, I can just reproduce that and then take the measurement for that one. That would work, yeah. But some cardboard box will be easier to work with, I guess. Well, just wait a second. I'm gonna grab something here. because basically I could just throw that in here like that and draw the shape on it, right? We did something similar when we were modifying the sim racing rig. So I feel like that will be something that could work. Like this, grabbing the pen. Where's the marker? It's here. Chalk marker. Basically, we can just go and, well, that's not a good way to do it. There, so now I have the shape, and if I'm putting that back in, with that shape in place, I can just mark where this is going. Yep. And with that, hey Becky, what's up? Bah oui, le carton for the win. Ooh, check ça. J'ai fermé le trou. Tout est soudé en place, tout ça, primé. Oup. C'est correct clean, mais pour de vrai, pour une première fois à faire ça, je suis vraiment content. Fait que là, en ce moment, je suis en train de me faire un template pour avoir la shape ici. Puis pour pouvoir, au fond, transférer ça vers un morceau de métal. Fait qu'il va me manquer à prendre ma mesure, mettons, entre 2 points de référence ici. Puis ça va être de justement, arriver, tu sais, là, il me manquerait, j'aurais dû juste slider de même, hein. Je suis dumb. Je suis juste dumb. Ben, en même temps, ouais, il va falloir que je le mesure quand même. Je vais le laisser là où il est. Puis il va juste manquer, je prendrai la mesure ici pour ce qui manque. Puis c'est ça, fait que là, je vais me faire un template, je vais le découper. Puis ensuite de ça, je vais juste transférer ça vers la feuille de métal. Ensuite, il faut que je mesure de combien ça, le radius ici au fond. Tu sais, quand on regarde au fond ici, j'ai ma ligne, tu sais, le métal qui est encore bon. Je vais calculer c'est combien long de métal qu'il y a avec le ben là-dessus. Il faut juste que j'aille chercher le galon à mesurer de couturière. Puis en ayant cette mesure-là, après, je peux calculer mon excédent pour la petite lip verticale ici. Fait que ça, plus ça va me donner tout mon bend pour fermer le bas là. Puis ensuite de ça, le seul truc que je suis pas sûr encore de comment faire, je vais garder du métal au cas, c'est la partie ici. Ici, ça fait un 90 degrés vers l'intérieur qui est supposé descendre et plier avec, chose qui est comme pas tant possible à faire de mon bord. Fait que ça se peut que j'ai à comme slicer plein de fois pour juste replier puis ressouder entre les tables. Je sais pas exactement, là. Ça, j'ai jamais eu à faire rien de ce genre-là. Fait que à suivre. Mais c'est ça. Ultimement, au moins, je suis capable de partir ici puis au moins de me rendre de tout faire la bordure là au complet puis qu'il me reste juste cette façade-là que je suis pas sûr. Ah, ça va être tight. Mais ouais, non, c'est ça. Fait que pour de vrai, tu te rends compte que le char, genre tout le gros morceau pourri en bas va redevenir du métal? Le métal, c'est de l'acier standard, de l'acier gauge 20 que tu mets quand tu fais du body. Fait que, sauf que là, vu que ça, c'est genre métal mince sur métal mince, je vais changer le fil de la soudeuse. Parce qu'au fond, le fil de la soudeuse, là, il est dégueulasse parce que je viens de souder avec, là. Mais en gros, tu as différents diamètres de fil. Puis là, c'est un diamètre 0,9 mm, puis je vais mettre un 0,6, ce qui fait qu'il va faire moins des grosses crottes de soudure dessus. Il va être plus fit avec l'épaisseur du métal. Fait que ce qui va faire que je vais avoir à moins sabler pour ramener ça lisse. Puis c'est ça, si je l'ajuste comme du monde, là, mais d'après moi, je suis déjà d'un ajustement qui a de l'allure. Je vais peut-être juste réduire la vitesse que le fil sort pour vraiment qu'il sorte doucement. Puis mon but, ça va être de partir puis de le laisser taquer tout le long tranquillement. Fait que tout ramener ça à sa place, puis juste sabler pour le relisser ensuite, tout ça. primer, puis ensuite de ça, je vais aller acheter les bons produits pour pouvoir le repeinturer, tout ça. Fait que je vais aller faire parce que comme un noir bleuté un peu qu'il y a dessus. Fait que je vais aller refaire de la peinture qui est color match, mais qui ne matchera pas parce que ça ne matche jamais. Fait que, puis après ça, ben, ça va être done, fixed, fix. Bon, en tout cas, ce côté-là, là, il reste un autre côté à faire, puis il reste tout ça là. Ça, je sais pas trop comment je vais le faire. Je n'ai pas encore décidé exactement comment. Mais bon. So, let's go. On va aller couper ça. So, be right back, guys. I'm just going to grab the proper measurement tape that is inside the house because I forgot to bring it for the afternoon stream. So, just wait for me here. I'm gonna be right back. Just give me like 2 minutes. Two minutes. Just if I'm okay. Be right back. Be right back. Love you all. I just broke the mic, right? There was probably like a lot of noise suddenly. Sorry for that. And I'm back. Boom. So, David, you were asking what metal I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use that. So that's the sheet we're using. I just bring that back from my house and scissors. So we're gonna basically be transferring that pattern over here. Gonna keep a bit more metal on this side. So we're gonna take all the measurement for that. And with that said, let's just cut it right away. So getting that pattern down on the middle, then we're gonna have to cut it properly. So that's it. So with that said, now we can just go ahead and take a look. I'm just going to remove it completely, that part. So we're gonna have our pattern at the top. There we go. The fun thing of ordering a lot of car parts, you have a lot of boxes to cut them into different shape. So now we have something like this. We're gonna try it in place. There we go. So basically, this should fit quite good in here. Yep, maybe here, you see, if I put the cam here, there's a bit of a gap here, so maybe I will remove just a touch more here, just so it gets a bit higher, because basically if I'm closing the gap like this, now it's working better. So I'm gonna remove the white line here and remove a touch here. Like both top part here and left side here is going to be the inner part of the white line, but other than that, it's working pretty well. So this is something I can basically weld straight, like flush to it. So that's gonna be good. Il en manque un petit bout à droite, en effet. And we're gonna try to make sure that we're not using too much metal, like not getting like unusable metal part on the metal sheet. So that's gonna be another thing to take care of. There we go. Let's try that again. Boom. That one's fitting pretty well. You see there's a bit too much still in here, so I'm just going to mark it with the nail and remove a tiny bit of it. All right, test fit it for a third time, and that one should be good. Boom. So right now, almost no gap at all. Just need to calculate how long I'm missing here, so that's no big deal. But at least that one here is perfectly fine. And the plan is to basically calculate also how much of a bend I'm gonna need this way. So just like that, to basically close it to the side there and making the bend. So we're gonna start by just tacking it in a few spots, just spot welding it a few times here at the top. Then we're gonna start shaping it with this side. So we're going to push it, weld, 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 weld. But before that, we need to make sure that we know exactly how long we're gonna have to use here, because we want to use the sheet metal bender to make a perfect 90 degrees here. That's gonna help us just push it in place and then have a surface to weld in here. So that's super important. So we're gonna make sure we know exactly the length of that, and that's gonna be basically that top section here to the bottom there with the measuring tape I bring that is easy to work with. There you go. There, let's just grab that 0 centimeters. So let's put the 0 right at the back here and doing the full. It's a perfect 14 centimeters that we need. So see, this is how much metal we need to use in here to make the bend. And usually if I put it close to here, we should have enough to get the same kind of bend without being perfect. It should be close enough to just close it. So I feel like maybe it will just get to the inside a little bit here, but I'm not too worried about, because we had to remove metal in there. So maybe we are going to be able to weld that with the new sheet metal, just because we're gonna be missing a bit of metal here. So the shape, instead of going perfectly straight, it's gonna go like a bit higher in here and just end up being good for what we need to do. So I'm okay with that, because yeah, we will see how it turns out. But yeah, that should work. That should that should work. Just making sure again. Yeah, 14. That will go, and yeah, I feel like it's gonna get higher, higher, higher. up to there. And then at this point here, we're gonna just be looking at the template. So with the template that I don't have, it's there. I'm just going to take a look at here how much we're missing, and then we're gonna start putting that on the metal sheet. I don't know how I'm gonna cut that because that's gonna be a hard one to work with. Right, so that. So basically, let me grab some tape. I want to make sure it's holding in place and that I'm not fighting it for nothing. Because if I'm taking a bad measurement at this point, I'm not going to be happy. There you go. That's gonna be cool. That's gonna be freaking cool. Like, I can already see the end result from here. That's cool. And it's 2.7 centimeters here, but here it's a bit more, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna go with a bit more and just remove some material after that. So 2.8, 2.9 will be the way to go. Because in here, we're getting a bit more on this side, then it's coming back. That's gonna be a tough one to match because my cut is not straight, like perfectly straight, so it's gonna be a hard one. Yup. Because in here, basically, yeah, we're getting close to a 3 centimeter mark in there, so yeah. 2.8 I feel like is gonna be the way to go, so 2.8. And see that they did move, so let's just make sure that this is still true. Stick. My tape sucks, for real, like it's a bad one. I need to buy some better quality one. Yep, 2.7, 2.8. Yeah, 2.9 will be the mark, and we're gonna remove some. So 2.9, all right, let's grab that again. There we go. And now let's start working with that one here. All right, cardboard, don't need that. Let's move that a bit forward. All right. There, we have now some space to work. Wow. Cool. So with that said, I already said it, but we need also to make sure that we are considering the side of it. So how much metal is there on the side? 1.7, 1.7, yeah, 1.7, 1.8 is the way. 1.7 will be the mark. So we need to add a 1.7 millimeter on one side, 1.7 centimeter on one side, and 2.9 on the other. So that's gonna be a super important one, and we're gonna draw. It's time for doing some preschool stuff. Yay! All right, so right here, That's something we are sure that's gonna work. Now I just need to make sure I have at least at the bottom. I'm gonna have to move because I'm gonna have to cut a bit here. There's an angle, but when we're going to put it on the car, it's gonna just go up there, and that's gonna be a fit. But yeah, just have to. And I want that perfectly straight edge at the top to be my guide, so that's gonna help a lot. Cool. So I'm gonna keep enough material on the left so I will be able to add what I need there. So from here, that's okay. Then there we go. And normally from the inside of that white line, we're going to be perfectly good. And I'm just going to add. Oh, I forgot to change the cam. There you go. So yeah, so I just kept enough. I can bring the other cam, in fact. That's gonna be easier to see what's going on. There you go. Is it still working? Yes, it is. All right, so what I did so far is just the shape. So I kept enough material on this side to get my 1.9 centimeter until my 14 millimeter mark, 14 centimeter mark. And I just drew that, knowing that I did a little notch here, and from there, I just have to add. I'm just going to take it up in centimeter, will be better. Start at the 10 centimeter mark right here, making sure we are doing that, going in the right way. And we said from here it's gonna be a 2.9 centimeter more to get to the edge where we're gonna have to shape it a little bit, but 2.9. So there we go. So this is our edge, and from there, oh, I need to sit down. So from there, what we're looking for, that was a weird sound. There you go. So from there, we're looking for 14 centimeters going this way, and we will keep it all the way around until here. Honestly, I feel like this side could be at 15. However, I just feel like 14 will just give the shape, like it's gonna be easier, but I feel like here it could be 15 and it will still work. So, you know what? I can just go take a look on the other side of the car. Even if it's rusted out too, I will have my measurement here. I can like guess it from what's left on the car. Oh yeah, but I don't know exactly where I cut. You know what? I feel like it's even like 17 centimeter. I could go with that one. I'm just going to grab a reference point and of that bend there. Just wait for it. Wait for it. Just going to open the door. See the end of that bend here. All right, that's what we're doing. The plan has changed. It's not 15 in here, it's 18 centimeters to get the bottom line perfectly straight, or at least close to it. It's between 18 and 19, so I prefer to have less than too much, so it's gonna be 18 centimeters going that way with a 1.9 on the side here. So let's do it. Now I will need a ruler just so I can basically draw a proper line. So here's a ruler. That's a lot of mess. All right. So that one's gonna help with centimeters. That way, so we have a perfect reference. And we're gonna go 14 centimeters down here. There we go. So that's a 14, and then a 18 on that side. That should be, I'm gonna use that instead. Well, in fact, yeah, it's with an angle, right? So I cannot like look at it like this, but I can look at it like that. That will make sense. And 18. There we go. And with that, I have, oh, it's perfect. It's just perfect. So this here is going to be where we will bend it. I don't have to be perfect. There. Because basically what we want to do is fold that one to bend it to have a 90 degrees. And with that said, I'm gonna take the measurement after that of how much I want to have left at the bottom here. And on this one here, I said 1 point, did I say 1.9? Was 1.7. So 1.7 to the side here. Just gonna give it like this, keeping it straight like this. So it's gonna be here to 1.7 at the top here. And with that, we're just going to draw the line. And I did something wrong because it's not as large at the top here than it is at the bottom. 1.7. Oh yeah, I was not on the right side. There you go. That makes more sense. Always double check. So there you go. That's good, that's good. All right. Now let's take the measurement for the bottom one. So just wait for me. I don't think I need to bring you for that. It's just like the lips on the other side of the car. So once it's going to be folded into place, how long do I want it to be? And 1 centimeter seems to be the right answer. Because I don't want it to be too long, because I need to be able to weld it into place. So 1 centimeter it's gonna be. So from here to here. And then that. Boom. That's our metal piece we need for the rust repair and to close that panel. That's cool. All right, by the time we're ready to weld it, I'm gonna just put quickly another bit of primer in there, just making sure we are not having any rust issue. All right. Boom. Cool. Now we need to cut this. And this is the part where I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it because I don't have a lot of things to handle that kind of metal sheet. Oh, maybe I could use that, right? Where are they? They are in here. Oh yeah, they are there. Frick. They are a bit far. Okay. Just because I'm gonna be trying to figure out something, might as well put you in here. Yeah, let's go. Let's freaking go. All right, I think I'm gonna just create like a little workbench, improvise a little workbench just to be able to cut the thing in place, like being over the emptiness of the space. Now, yeah, just going to try to build something quickly, so just stay with me. That's one. Because with that, I feel like I could be clamping it on it, having the weight of the metal sheet itself hold it in place. There you go. Boom. That's one. Boom, boom, boom. And that's two. And with that, I feel like we will be okay to cut it. Because with that, I will have enough rigidity over here. And then we will be using for the first time our bender, our metal bender. So we're just... Is that your spanking table? Mm-hmm. Spank me, Daddy NPV. Uh-huh. That's the do everything you want table. They are cheap, so mess them up as much as you want. There. That should be good enough to cut it, right? There we go. Ear protection, because there's gonna be a lot of cutting. Have you seen how good it's looking now, NPV? Were you there when we welded everything? Like we're doing the outer part of it right now. We're almost closing the gap. That's cool. All right, let's cut that. Hopefully we won't be having battery issues, but I still have one. Oh yeah, and the clamp is going to be on the way, right? Should put them this way. I popped out to the shop as you put on the no more rust. Oh, okay. Well, wanna have a look? Look at this. All right, I'm gonna bring the cam first because it's gonna broke again. Then I'm gonna change it and see if it's broken. There you go. No, it's not broken. So that's where we are at the moment. So basically the weld, those one are not too bad, those one are a bit worse, those one are really good. So these one, that one pass here is really good, but that was on brand new metal, so that was pretty good. And yeah, so I'm really happy with how it turned out. So far so good. Like there's a gap here that I don't know if I'm gonna put some sealant or not, but basically everything is fully welded. It's now super thick, super strong. So yeah, that's pretty good. And now we're just doing the shape that's coming over here. And just so you see what we did, is basically took some cardboard and just did a mock-up of the shape here. So as you can see, if I'm following that when cutting, it should sit really flush. So that should be super great and easy to weld in place. And now we're cutting it. So I took all the measurement and we will see how it turns out. So yep, that's what we have so far. All right, that one's cut. The bend is going to be the challenge in here. So basically I need to cut it with that. Then you gotta bend the bottom. Yeah, but with the new tool from this morning, the bottom is gonna be like a fun thing to do. So basically what I'm planning to do is spot weld it like 5 to 6 times at the top, then start bending it and just pushing metal and welding it on the other side since it's a really good edge. And after that, at the bottom, I will already have done the 90 degrees bend. So it's just going to come, and sit right where it needs to be. So we use a measuring tape that you usually use when doing cloths and stuff like that. So that one. So basically I was able to calculate how much metal there was in there. So 14 centimeters was the measurement. And then, yeah, I mean, that's in theory. We will see if it's going as easy as that, but yeah, we will see. Oh, battery issues. That one's going on the charge, and new one getting in. I knew it was going to happen. There you go. There you go. All right. And that one here. A bit up. All right, that's not too bad. All right, that was not the greatest idea because now it's all like not that great to cut the top shape. That is the most important part. So I'm just going to cut it fully like this. And then like this. And then clamp it. So it's gonna be a bit more rigid. So I'm still going to keep that one in there just to make sure I have like proper form of a table if you want to. And there. And then here. Like that. That should help. And then send it. So that's the most important one. So I really need to take my time. Right, let's try to finish that one. All right, looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. We will see when we test fit it on the car, but so far so good. That thing is moving. Yep, it is. Right. Let's just remove that. This and right. Only part left is on this side. There's a small piece I need to remove, and we're testing it. That was dangerous. Felt like a disc broken. Almost broke. Very good. Are we ready? We have the metal part. We have even a huge sticker that I didn't even saw in there. Let's go. So we're gonna test fit that on the fit. Test fitting on a fit. Oh, all right, let's go. Oh, I almost lost both earbuds. Wait a second. All right, is it going to fit? Hopefully it's a yes. Oh, that's pretty close. We have a bit of a gap here. Probably we can just work our shape a little bit here to push it. Yeah. There, but other than that, it's pretty good. And technically, there's a bit too much material on this side. So, but for now, Maybe I'm gonna try using something a bit more gentle, just to make sure I'm not scrapping my... Not too bad. I'm also going to clean it just to make sure there's nothing holding it from going to its place. Oh, I think the pad is pretty much dead. I'm gonna grab a new one, right? I was like, damn, it's not doing anything. Yeah, right, I wonder why. Right, let's try to remove it first. There you go. And push the welder out of the way, then go to there, grab a new one. Yep, that's a new one. And go back here, go all around the car, back in place, there and there. All right, almost killed the cam again. So we're gonna be just cleaning the edge so we're sure that nothing's holding it from going into place. Then we're gonna just make sure the round part here is good enough so it's working pretty well in there. We're almost out of air in the compressor. There you go. That's pretty clean. Wanna take a look with me? So that here, that here. There's a bit too much material at the center here just to bring it a bit up. It's not too bad. There's a bit of a gap here. That's something I will be able to fill with welds. Pretty sure. I'm gonna clean the edge here too. The inner part is still not really cleaned. My God, stop doing that. That's not good. It's not happy when I'm doing that. All right. All right, so a bit of a gap here. That's not bad in here. Yep, so we are just going to have to start it like this. Weld that, weld that. Yeah, that's not too bad. Feel like could be better, but I don't know exactly what I should do to make it better. It's a hard call to do, so feel like we might be working with that for now and see how it goes. Here the gap is a bit too much, so feel like I should remove a bit of material in here, just making sure we can push it. I don't know if it's there or at the top here that should be straighter, because yeah, if I remove just a bit here, everything's going back in place way nicer, like that. Yep, I just need to remove more at the top, in fact. Bit at here. All right, let's take a marker and mark those. Where is my marker now? It was on the ground. It's still on the ground. Let's go. So. So we were saying that. Yep. That there. And almost all the way there. Until here, we need to remove a bit of material. And then here, it's basically that. All right, let's remove that. So let's go back through here. And from here, we're going to just be working on those shapes, making sure they are as close as possible as what they need to be, and then try them back on the car. So that one here. That seems pretty good. And now this one. Hey, I think about this. I need to take a look to the cell phone because there's probably someone asking me when he's coming home tonight. Yep. Because I need to take the car out tonight. One thing I didn't told you, the reason also we're working on that car is that one of my friends with a BRZ is coming here tonight, and we're gonna take measurement for the steering rack and everything to see if it fits the Datsun, and if it does, I'm ordering everything tonight. So that's a huge one. And yeah, I need to make sure, I really need to make sure, like, even though I'm not done, I'm just going to put that, the wheel back on and drive the car outside the garage. And basically, yeah, I need that space, that spot here, the lift, the hoist, to put the BRZ like off the ground and take measurement. But if there's a way to make it fit, we're going to. If there's a way I can afford, of course. All right. Feel like I'm gonna move a bit more here. All right, let's try that. Oh, now I have a little bit. And always remember, it's easier to remove material a little bit at a time than going too far and removing too much. And that's a thing I will tend to do. So I need to take care when I'm working metal because I'm not used to it. So usually that's going to fuck me up. That's pretty good. We closed the gap. We did close it. Now I would say we basically need to if I had to make a call, remove a bit of material in that shape here, and that will push it right where it needs to be. So I just need to basically remove a touch of material in here up to there, and we are in solid position for the first welds. I saw that it was close to 5, so we're gonna try to maybe put that in place. And I don't know if we're welding it tonight, or maybe we'll start with that tomorrow morning. Just in case, you know, I find something else that could save us some time. Some people enjoy working with wood and like doing some shells and stuff like that. Gosh, I love working with metal. It's so cool. Even though I'm not used to it, look at this. This is a gap I can deal with. So right now, here we have like quite a gap, but it's not too big. Here it's sitting flush, so we will be able to start welding with that for sure. And then yeah, all right, so that's the part here. So that's the tricky part. I feel like I need to remove a bit here because when it's gonna bend, I'm gonna have a hole in there, and that was what I was looking at, right? Yep. So I need to be able to push it a little bit, but it won't go more on that side. All right, I feel like I'm gonna have to deal with that and find a solution when getting there, because everything is in its place at the moment. Because the plan is to start bending it this way, and we will see what we do with that. Maybe we will have to remove it. Oh my God. Well, trust me, bitch. Just freaking trust me. All right, there you go. So that one now is fitting pretty well in place. So we're gonna be able to start welding this. So I'm gonna start probably on that corner, making sure it's perfectly in place, because this is the one that's gonna follow the curve of the car, and then put one here that is flush to there, and then after that bend it, like just tack it all the way here, just a few welds. So maybe one at the corner here, one here, second one here, third in the bend, three in here, and we're gonna start bending it. But before that, we will be bending that lips at the bottom. That's gonna be mating with that one. So that's gonna be cool. But that's gonna be something for tomorrow morning. Because right now, it's gonna be time to go grab some lunch. I need to go to the grocery store because I didn't go yesterday. So the girlfriend won't be happy if I don't grab some lunch. Are you gonna bend over after just for you? Micah, what? Joke? Why? Huh? Later this week? Why? You not there tonight? Wait, I'm gonna be alone? Cause honestly, tonight? Oh hell yeah, brother! Oh hell yeah! Like I said, the guy with the BRZ is coming by. He's coming at 7. So at 7, I will probably spend an hour on that, and around 8 or 9 my time, but we are on the same time zone, I think. Yeah, we are. So basically around 8 or 9. But you're going to bed quite soon. So we will see. But we might have time for 1 or 2. So we keep in touch about this, okay? So yeah. All right, guys, that's gonna be everything for today. Thank you for following that new project car, because you know, having just a few of them, it was not enough, so why not another one? Honestly, super happy with the practice today. It's been really cool. I feel like I'm going in the right way, so to the mini project. I'll stay up till 11 or 12 Eastern, have fun, great stream. Learning with ya. Oh, learning with me. Oh, that's cool. Honestly, that's the thing. I kind of dream of the day where someone's gonna drop in the chat saying, hey, you know what? That thing you did the other day, I tried it and it worked perfectly and I learned it from you. That will be something cool, but that's not going to be NPV, I think, right? But if you didn't learn anything in PV, that's probably because you're a Giga Chad in the car thing, the car world. So that's pretty cool. I'm checking your technique on the Jeep if it works well. Oh, love it. So like I said, I feel like the structural repair is a bit, I would say sketchy. It's not sketchy, it's just not pretty. Like it's not perfectly formed to the what was there, but at the same time, it's strong. It's super strong, and other than that, tomorrow we will see how good it goes to just bend the metal sheet around there. But usually you start from one side, you have to have a pattern and everything. So we did pretty much that, and we will see how it's going. So tomorrow morning we're bending the bottom lip 90 degrees, and then after that we're starting to weld. So be there 9:30 tomorrow morning, cause it's gonna go fast, I think. I think like after 30 minutes to an hour, we're gonna be well going on to that. So I'll see you tomorrow, guys, and have a great night. So see you. Thank you everyone for being here. Merci tout le monde qui était là aujourd'hui. Puis on se dit à demain matin 9h30. Ciao!